So I have 3 bucks from not important saying I need advice. So I try to work as hard as I can to achieve my goals, but because I'm worried that I'm not putting enough work, I have developed insomnia, and because of that I'm very sleep deprived and can't focus on anything, but I can't sleep either. Huh. I think, from personal experience at least, sleep is more important than working an extra hour or 2. So I think life will feel more efficient when you are doing stuff like sleep and food and gym efficiently and daily, the same way. And even though you're working like 1 less hour or 2 less hours, the hours that you are working will be so much better because of the other stuff. So my suggestion would be to try to go to the gym or do some sort of physical activity, because that will help a lot with sleeping. And then prioritize sleeping higher alongside a healthy diet or just food in general, making sure that you eat during the same hours, the same every day. Once you do this, it will be like much easier to do everything else. And then you probably won't have to worry as much. And if you feel like you can't work any harder, then you can't work any harder. Just give yourself a pat on the shoulder from time to time. I hope it gets better for you. Then we have 3 bucks from the flow. But basically what I wanted to get at before with the sleeping, eating and gym part is that, at least from myself, when I was doing everything at random, like I would just go to sleep whenever I was tired or eat whenever I was hungry, and I wouldn't do any physical activities unless I was like forced to, then everything else was so hard and I just felt so bad all the time. But once I set a schedule for myself in terms of sleeping, set a schedule for myself in terms of eating alongside what I was eating, and set a schedule for myself as for physical activities, and in my case it was the gym, everything else just went so much better. Like I wouldn't have to worry anymore about when I was gonna go to sleep, if I was sleeping enough, if I was working hard enough, when I would eat, what I was eating, if I got enough food, if not doing a physical activity would, you know, put me in the ground or something. But instead I would just like be able to focus on working. Like when I was actually working, I'd be able to focus on it fully, and everything just felt so much more efficient. So my suggestion is to just figure out like the fundamentals of your life first, and then you can focus more on your work.